try to build off the momentum of last week, and obviously one of your better weeks, not just so far of the season, but multiple sacks the first time in your career.
Yeah. Well, just I was on a mission. I told myself I set a goal for myself. I looked myself in the mirror. I told myself I had to have a big game, and I just had to keep on telling myself that consistently, even though how my body feels, even though how the team's playing, I just gotta do my job, and I keep doing that. And I have a game like that. I just keep going.
How much of that is better understanding of the defense now? You're 5 games in, you kind of have a feel of things. How much does that help you as well?
Well, like you said, I'm 5 games in, starting to get a feel more for the defense. I know when to take my shots, when to play within the scheme. So it's just like things like that. Got to take my time. Like, not always try to make every play, but rely on my teammates to be there too.
How, I don't want to say similar exactly, but from your perspective in terms of with Delora, because it's a different system, different scheme from what he was doing at Washington State, but he's still as elusive and still likes to shift the pocket and stuff. So how similar is he, stylistically, is he a player, even though it's a different offense, different team?
Man, we see on film, like, he's doing the same thing he was doing at Wazoo, extending plays with his legs, just making some crazy plays like Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray type plays. So it's going to be another big week for us, We got to cage him in the pocket as much as possible. It's going to be tiring, but we're going to do what we got to do. And hopefully we get a couple sacks on him.
I think second or third time now you guys are going to play a quarterback similar to him, mobility. And how much has that helped maybe just for this week, knowing that you've already faced a couple of these types of quarterbacks?
Yeah, so we know what not to do and what to do, because like we played Wazoo 2 weeks ago, and Cameron did a good job extending plays with his legs, and we didn't do a good job, plastering and caging him in the pocket. But we have a better feeling for these mobile quarterbacks now, and Coach Tosh and Coach Landon, they've been doing good, giving us a great look in practice with the scout guys, and I think we have a great feeling for this. I think I have a good feeling how this game gonna go.
From your vantage point, just this overall offense, what stands out when you've kind of prepared and studied them?
Very explosive. There are a lot of receivers that can make plays. I think, like Landon said, this is probably one of the most explosive and probably experienced receiver core and quarterbacks we're gonna face this year. They top 10 offense in the nation, so it's a big challenge for us. But we don't worry from challenges. We can't wait for this opportunity.
When you hear that, does it make you excited?
Of course, it's the top 10 offense in the nation, so we stop them. That means we're a very good defense, and I know we're a good defense, so it's gonna be a good game.
So running back, who obviously, again, you guys have done really well against the run in general, but they also like to turn to him a lot in the passing game.
Yeah.
Just what is that like as your role off the end? Either you're going to be taking him on in passing plays or trying to derail him a little bit in those opportunities.
Man, yeah, the running back they got, he's 6. He does a good job with extended plays. He can go out on routes, catch balls, and he can hurt you hitting through the A gap. So we got to be real disciplined. Coach Tony been on our butts all weekend long. You can't let up on Arizona. They're not no sorry team that you just could walk in and just beat them. They're a really good team. They got experience, and they have really good tackles and O-line that play together, play really well together, and it's going to be a good challenge. But we just got to keep doing our job, do our fundamentals, and not try to make every play.
With how different they are with personnel and scheme compared to a year ago, where they were like a 12 and 13 based offense and keeping it. Just, is there anything you can take from last year at all from them, other than maybe some offensive linemen or something? Or?
I mean, the O-line just really to have the same guys they brought back from last year. Scheme-wise, I feel like they try to similar, kind of like Wazoo, because of the quarterback they have. They try to fit him, how he plays. He's a lot of backyard football that's in on film. So, Coach Lupo been saying, you can't let whatever he does affect us. It's always the next play mentality. So we're ready for that challenge.
I know one of your big focuses has been on playing a complete game. And I know you're focused on Arizona this week, but as it says on your shirt, back-to-back, Pac-12 conference champs. I know that's a big goal for you guys. So have you guys thought about, when you do play these complete games, even though you haven't all this season, reached that complete goal, do you feel like you're looking forward, knowing that if you can play a complete game, you're going to need that to beat some of the top teams in the Pac-12?
Yeah, like this shirt, man, I remember how these years went. I remember how practice went and how the veterans guys took on these games. Every game, you can't look on to the next weekend. You got to look on what your next game is. And like I said, every game is a playoff game. So like Coach Landon said, we still haven't played a perfect game, but we're still winning at the same time. So just imagine that we have played a perfect game on defense, perfect game on offense and special teams. What the result will be, it'll be amazing. So we come in every day and push and try to finally play that complete game. Yeah.
You guys have had 3 last 4 games have been blowouts. How has this team kind of handled what comes with that of not overlooking the next opponent and not being too confident in games?
I think we have a real veteran group that of leaders that take on that role of telling the younger guys that, like, just because we blowing out these teams don't mean a team can come in next week and knock us off our feet. Like, we have a goal, we have a mission, and that's, of course, go back to championship in Pac-12, you know, and make it as far as in the college football playoffs. But like I said, I tell the young guys in the D-line room, it don't matter if we play Georgia, it don't matter if we play a HBCU team. Like, the mentality is a killer mentality. You got to, like, attack it every day.
With as much as the defensive line changed this offseason, now that you're approaching the midpoint of the year, just how do you feel like about the unit? With, again, guys are changing, and Jordan and Casey were new guys, and Popo got hurt, and DJ was coming over on a permanent basis. Trevin lost put on weight. Mace lost a bunch of weight. Like, it was just a different kind of a group compared to a year ago. And how do you feel like you guys have been?
Nah, we all had goals over the offseason, and that was to change our bodies and, like, because we knew we had a new defense coming in with Coach Lupoy's scheme, and we felt like we had to change our bodies to make the scheme work as best as possible. And the scheme changed. The players, they're still going attacking it. Like, Mace lost a lot of weight, but as you see, it helped him in the Wazoo game. Like, I couldn't imagine Big Mace catching that pick and taking it to the crib. But, like, it's just amazing seeing that the hard work pays off and, like, stuff like that. Like, Casey and Jordan have been doing a good job coming in, helping us stop the run. And Taki, too, like Keon, they all been doing a good job. Just play by play, just take it down by down and not try to make every play. We all trust each other, and they go Big Jordan right there. But, like, I trust him with all I got because I know he's going to bring it, and I'm going to bring it for him.